My name is Zaid Yousef and I'm an artist.
What type of artist do you consider yourself?
I work in many different disciplines, primarily painting and sculpture, but I don't like to limit myself to those two disciplines alone. But I work backwards from a concept. I find a concept, and once I'm interested in that, I strip that down to like my fundamental interest in that. So I guess I can consider myself a conceptual artist.
Is there any particular event or circumstance that influenced you to become an artist?
You know, growing up in Southern California, I think a social scene was real important to me. I mean, the feedback I got, I would make a lot of art, and a lot of my peers responded very well, and I just kind of fed off that energy. And there's a few artist members in my family, and when I went to visit them out in different countries, specifically the Middle East, I saw how much respect they got, and I really kind of grasped onto that and wanted to be respected like they did, because becoming an artist is a very abstract idea. Nobody wakes up and says, you know, I want to be an artist. There's so many different connotations to what an artist might be and how they might be perceived in society and what they do. Working with cement is a very peculiar process. It takes a longer time to cure, and it's more precise than other aggregates or curing agents. And it's really interesting to think that cement and concrete is used very commonly on sidewalks and almost in every democratic structure around. The pyramid is what I'm working on right now. And pyramids themselves are very precise. And what I do is I pour the concrete into the mold and put a sander or anything that vibrates vigorously next to it, and kind of evaporate all the air bubbles inside it, so that way I have a nice, clean, solid form of concrete. Once the concrete's cured for at least 48 hours, I could unmold it, and then I could start the polishing process. And what I do is I use artificial diamonds to sand it down. You have a buffing going on. You start buffing this raw material, and I think that's really exciting for me and attractive. It's been a great interview with SickestAddictions.com. To share my thoughts and process. They deal with this resource of sharing art, which I'm very interested in, both viewing and creating. Thanks for tuning in to Sickest Addictions.